Real talk, real people, relevant conversations. The I Am Kiana Skills podcast is dedicated to real conversations about issues, emotions, and experiences that affects the lives of everyday people.
I know that's right.
Welcome to the I Am Kiana Skills podcast. Welcome to the I Am Kiana Skills podcast, episode 30, sponsored by the Closet Experience Boutique and Delightful Cakes and Catering. I'm your host, Kiana Scales, and I have Aquanette Cooper with me today co-hosting.
Hey girl, hey!
Life is too short to be surrounded by chaos and drama. But for some people, it's their fuel to thrive. Dysfunctional individuals may seem like a whirlwind, but behind their stormy facade lies a deeper need for attention and control.
Ooh.
Are you tired of getting caught up in unnecessary drama and chaotic situations? It's time for you to learn how to navigate through the storm and rise above the chaos. Don't let others drag you down and get you tangled up in their messy battles. Hello, Aquanette. How you doing today?
Fabulous, fabulous. And yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't
Let's
complain.
do it.
Yes. Have you ever found yourself wondering about those people who just seem to attract drama no matter where they go? You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
It's a curious phenomenon, isn't it? Today, let's delve into the topic of individuals who always seem to be the ones stirring the pot and stirring up some kind of trouble. And we're not talking about positivity and uplifting things here. We're talking about those people that Michael Jackson sang about in his hit song, Wanna Be Starting Something.
Yeah.
Got to be starting something. Let's explore what it's about these individuals that make them so prone to creating drama and chaos everywhere they go.
Yeah.
You know them type of people.
I do. A tornado.
Yeah. Yes. Tasmanian devil, baby.
Yep, that's it.
Baby, tearing up and wreaking havoc everywhere they touch down and land. Have you ever found yourself wondering why certain people always seem to find themselves in the middle of chaos and drama? It's fascinating when I think about it.
From a distance, yeah.
Yeah, because you're just like, dang, why?
It's always something going on with you.
Yes. You think about some individuals always attract trouble and dysfunction like moths to a flame, while others seem to have a knack for avoiding it altogether. Those people are what I would call trolls or drama queens. They start crap because they have low self-esteem, unhappy lives, childish, and for some reason, nitpicking at others seems to make them feel better about their lonely, miserable, unhappy lives.
And they'll say they're just opinionated.
What you said. And what you said. These are the types of people that will comment on your social media posts and deliberately be argumentative and confrontational and just straight up nasty with childish name calling and become combative for no reason. They have nothing better to do with their time, so they harass others in an attempt to make themselves seem powerful. It's a personality. I think it's a personality flaw, Aquanette. What you think?
Oh, it's definitely a personality flaw. They got some other things going on.
You know what? Listening land, those Twitter fingers really be the gateway to foolery and borderline bullying out here.
You know what? I was going to say that. Yeah, bullying definitely. Yeah.
Yes. Now, Aquanette, do you believe people purposely provoke conflicts or if they simply lack the sensitivity to handle situations tactfully?
That's a good question. And I don't want to say it depends on the person, but I think for the most part, I just choose to believe the greater good. So I choose to believe people don't necessarily mean it. However, there are also many of those out there that just want to, like you say, they want to be starting something because they got other stuff going on that they're not happy about.
Yeah, it's a perplexing question that can be difficult to answer, I believe. But one thing for sure, understanding that root cause of these confrontations can help us respond more effectively when engaging or confronting the confrontation that they seem to provide us with, like when we're face to face with it.
Yeah, I agree.
Let me think about something here, because I can vividly remember a girl from my childhood who just couldn't seem to function without a bit of chaos, whether it was leaving a trail of mess wherever she went or constantly engaging in heated debates. She seemed to thrive in disorder
and dysfunction. Yeah.
She had a habit of being part of the group of individuals that indulged in petty gossip and rumors, spreading them around and causing tension and conflict amongst other people. Yeah.
Sounds like a mean girl. Is that what they call a mean girl?
Yep. Those you can't sit with us type girls. It seems like she enjoyed being in the middle of all the drama and didn't mind the negative consequences it had on others.
Yeah.
Her involvement in this commitment of troublemakers was well known and had earned her a reputation for being someone not to be trusted with sensitive information or personal stories.
Yeah.
She was the real life messy boots hunter.
Messy boots.
Ooh, for her and other drama lovers like her, chaos isn't something to be avoided. Instead, it's their fuel. It's what gets them going and keeps them feeling alive. That constant ups and downs, the intense emotions, they crave it all, baby.
Yeah.
They sure do. Let's face it, those who frequently encounter drama may be grappling with unresolved issues such as past traumas, emotional wounds, or unaddressed mental health concerns.
This is true.
It is often observed that people who find themselves frequently caught up in dramatic situations may be struggling with deep-rooted unresolved issues. These issues could stem from past traumas, emotional wounds, or untreated mental conditions, as I stated before, that kind of just throws them off balance.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't know how to deal with it. So they're projecting that into your life because they're miserable. Go back to what I was saying about being miserable.
They're miserable, or it was taught.
Yeah.
Because maybe they have a parent
Yep.
that is going through one of those that you were just saying, and then they have never gotten help, so the behavior is learned. I actually experienced that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I actually experienced that. You know, there are people who don't have the same upbringing as you do. So we all have our own in the house norms.
Right.
But when you start to, socialize with other people, especially on like in a dating situation, they'll think, well, that's normal. No, it's not. No, not in my house, not the way we grew up. Oh, you just bougie. No, I have order.
Yeah, some people don't understand because when you living in chaos all the time, it's natural. So when people
just
see
another
stuff
day
that's not chaotic, they looking at you like you said, like, oh, she bougie. No, this is how life is supposed to be, baby.
Peaceful.
Yes.
But we know when to turn up. Come on.
What you
Order.
said. But I want to address the second part of that question, which is about being tactful.
Okay.
Unfortunately, being tactful is an important quality that not everyone possesses.
True.
Tact involves being able to express your point of view without causing offense or embarrassment to the other person. You can point out someone's mistakes, their bad plans, and their errors, but you should do it in a way that is respectful and constructive. By using tact, we can help people understand their mistakes without making them feel uncomfortable or defensive. Being tactful means that you are aware of the emotions and feelings of other people. Sometimes I don't think we take into consideration somebody else's feelings when we're so discombobulated with all that's going on, what's eating you up inside.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That confusion that you have within yourself. Because some of us, you're struggling with so much, whether it's your sexuality, your faith, your mental state, whatever it is. So all that is bundling up in you,
It's built
it becomes explosive.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And so guess what? You don't know how to be tactful because everything is you aggressive.
You're on edge.
So guess what?
Yeah.
You always starting something. And guess what everybody say? Everywhere she go, that's trouble. And you like, why they say that? Because when you show up with all that aggression and anger,
Yeah.
it comes out. It follows you.
It does.
Nobody wants to see that all the time.
Nope. Nobody wants to be around it, hear
No.
it. None of that. No.
So you have to be aware of your own emotions.
That's right. Check yourself. Like they say with some jobs, check it at the door. Don't bring it here.
Right, don't bring it here. You know, like sometimes you just really have to, we always say it on this podcast, self-evaluations and self-assessments are so important.
They are.
And I say it all the time because we're living in a time where that stress is not helpful for anyone.
Right. But we have to also understand like what stress looks like. That's what I think we've normalized, that, like I was just telling you, some people are so used to things being unruly and chaotic and, you know, excuse me, out of order, and, you know, the timing just, like, for instance, I'm a very structured person. That doesn't mean I don't know how to be flexible.
Right.
But I also need people to respect my time and my schedule.
Right.
And the minute that you think that my time and my schedule isn't that important, then we got a problem. And at that point, I'm going to feel like you trying to start something with me.
Yes.
Because you know that this is something that is so valuable and so crucial right now. I can, like I say, I can turn up, but it's a time and a place. But I also think that comes with a level of maturity as well.
Right.
So yeah, we we gotta check people also.
You really do. You know what? It's understandable that there may be some confusion about tact because some people just don't have it.
Yeah, they don't. And they've never been exposed to it because, again, that's what they've always been used to.
And because of that, people think that when you're trying to be tactful, that it's like, oh, she don't want to tell the truth. She want to sugarcoat something.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Say that again. That's sugarcoating.
That sugarcoat. No, you're not. You just really, it's a way, like some stuff people, that there is a difference. Some people do sugarcoat it because they're just aware of your feelings. But I tell people all the time, you sugarcoating something for somebody, it's not going to help that person in the long run.
Right.
It's really not.
Yeah.
They need to, you need to be tactful in giving them a response of constructive criticism. I always tell people that it is crucial because what happens is when you don't, you sugarcoat and just be like, oh, well, you know, I understand that you just got so much going on. You know, you pacifying the person. Guess what?
Yeah.
You're not letting them know.
You're not holding them accountable.
You're not holding them accountable. And it goes back, y'all can go check the episode about codependency too. It goes into you're making them comfortable. Yes. And I also want to say that not only are you doing that, but you're holding them back.
Yeah.
Because you're not letting them know that you lack structure. That's why they don't value, like if somebody keeps on, like one of your friends, if they keep on not valuing your time and you just say, oh, well, you know, she's like that with everybody. But if you don't sit that person down and just say, hey, I noticed that it seems like you don't value anyone's time in our friend circle or just in general.
Right. Yeah.
And you know, you just be like, well, what's going on? Maybe they're not aware that
that's true.
You know what? I don't use my calendar. I just tell people what I'm going to do. And I don't pick up my phone or put my, you know, the events in my calendar on my phone, or I don't put it anywhere. So I'm just telling these people what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You don't have any follow-up skills. You see what I'm saying? So by you just sugarcoat and say, well, they just like that with everybody, but they just not aware that they're out in these streets looking bad.
Yeah, and it's affecting the people that they're around.
Like you said, now you're mad because your time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But if you just sugarcoat, oh, that's the way such and such is, guess what's going to happen?
It's going to keep happening.
But if you have to start telling people with tact now. We always talk about tact. Because like I said, it's not concealing the truth. It's presenting information in a way that is genuine. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
It's, you got to tell these people what it is. And we live in a time that, and we got to stop all this sugarcoating. That's why people halfway run around like they are. Then if you tell them and they choose to still do it, then you could just throw your hands up and say, well, I tried.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you can do. Whether it's about communicating the truth in a way that's compassionate or considerate towards others people's feelings, we have to always be mindful that tact, I'm going to keep on saying it, that being tactful is important because it brings sincerity and honesty while also being mindful of how the person may receive the information. Tactful communication is all about showing empathy towards others and communicating in a way that is respectful and caring. It is understandable. Like people get to understand, like, oh wow, like I really did that. Like,
you know what they do? I think it depends on their maturity level.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I have also had that experience. A lot of experiences here. I have also had that experience. You know, you think you're being tactful with a person and they look at it as, well, just tell me what it is. Like you're taking too long. Like you're saying too much. And I'm just thinking, well, I'm really trying to like ease the blow. No, just tell me. Just tell me. But it's like, because they have all that chaos inside of them and they're accustomed to people speaking poorly to them, they think it's something wrong with you.
Right. Now, sometimes, let me just say it. You know how. Okay, you know how sometimes I talk in my corporate America voice.
Yeah.
But with chaotic people, sometimes I just have to stoop down to your level and talk to you like you talk to me. Like I know how to speak hood, rag, doggish. And that seems to, you know, like I know how to do that. I speak it all, baby. I'm fluent in a lot of areas. So when I know how to, you know,
multilingual.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I like the girl. I'm in language. I'm multilingual.
There you go.
But no, I'm being funny, but I'm being so for real.
Right. Yeah.
Like chaotic people. Like sometimes you just can't be like, girl, you know this. I really need you to focus on X, Y, and Z. Sometimes I have to be like, heifer.
Yeah.
Because they immediately stop in their track. But if I be like, girl, and I'm real really trying to have passion.
It's good to be able to have that because some of us don't have that.
What they say, I know my audience.
Okay, yes.
Baby, I know my audience.
Look at you. I love it.
So when I have those type of people that I have to, you know, and I don't want to say straighten or whatever, but I have to, like I told you, I'm all about educating. Like I'm not about bashing. So what I have to do is get on your level, and then I can go back to being close because now I have your attention.
Right.
But when I'm saying it all, like it's like, guess what's going through their person's mind because it's happened. In her mind, she was thinking I was, like you said, being bougie or better than her.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to just, you know.
That's exactly
so when
what
I
they
said,
think.
Alpha, you going to sit down right here and you about to listen to what I got to say. Guess what? I know this sounds crazy, but sometimes you got to talk hood rat to hood rats.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And guess what? And I mean, I'm not really, y'all, please, when y'all listen to this episode, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just telling you, sometimes you have to communicate on that level. And then guess what happened? Now,
we got to understand.
We got to understand it. And guess what? It is a beautiful relationship.
Yeah.
And when I mean, I'm really being for real. I'm not going to throw her name out there, but I really love our relationship now. Like she calls me for advice and it's like, oh, girl, you really value my opinion. Yeah. She was like, well, I ain't going to lie. I hated you at first. Oh. Because she thought I was really being funny and negative, but I was trying to be tactful, but the tact wasn't working. So then I had to get out on her level. Because she was like, well, I feel like I was being chastised by you, that you thought I was thinking that you were better than me. And when I heard her say that, I was like, no, I didn't. I was just trying to talk to you calmly, right? Because you were full of dysfunction that I didn't want to add to the dysfunction. And then I told her, when I got on your level, and then y'all, I have this sit and stance that I look at people. I'm doing it now, but y'all can't see it. Like I spread my legs, look at you, and get on your level, and make these faces like we gonna talk about it.
She got the one eyebrow up, y'all.
And so I had to get on that level with her. And like I said, and we're the best. We like besties now. Like we may not talk every day, but when I do talk to this person, they ask me for. Actually, the person just got a promotion.
Okay.
Yeah, I never want to say her name, but I'm not gonna say it. But anyway. The person got a promotion. I was very excited for her. Like, well, I've just been navigating her through life and just letting her know that you can't keep doing it. I know you saw your family do this,
man,
but you gotta see. And then she tells me now, oh, you been around that Kiana girl. You think you better. I said, let them keep talking.
That's right.
But that lets you know you have greatness on you.
That's right. And you're growing. And they're stagnant. Yeah. Yep. You don't want to be stagnant.
And I tell people that all the time. So it's, to me, there are blessings when being a blessing. But like I said, I had to get down to her level. Did I really want to do that? Half of the time I'd be like, yeah, some of the stuff I do, I really don't be wanting to do it. But sometimes it's necessary.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have to know my audience. Yeah. And I'm so proud of this young lady. When I say, oh my God, I'm so proud of her.
Yay.
Like, it's just the growth. And I know y'all probably like, oh, will she move on? But y'all, when you are impacting lives,
that's right.
Nothing can trump that, baby.
That's right.
Because it feels good.
Yeah.
Like, y'all, I'm just in awe of, now, like I said, I don't have to talk to her like that, but she was used to it. And I was trying not to in the very beginning. Because I was like, girl, you going to talk to her just like everybody else? And she was like, yeah. Y'all, not like I said, since y'all don't know her name yet, so y'all don't know who I'm talking about. But her mama addresses her as the B word. So can you imagine your mama calling you that?
I cannot. Definitely. No.
And this young lady is like in her mid-20s, early 20s, somewhere in there. In all her life.
That's all she's heard.
She's heard only negative things. And I mean, I'm going to move on, but that's what I'm talking about. Some people feel, so she was out in these streets, guess what? Always fighting.
Always starting something.
Because she thinks that's what you talking about me? Hey, you ain't going to talk to me like that.
Yeah, because she was being real, right? She's being real.
Because she being real.
Yeah, she being real.
But she was so angry. It was pent up frustration.
Yep.
And she was telling me, I can't keep a job because every time they say something to me, it triggers me. She was telling me about all these different triggers, not just her mom, but other triggers.
Yeah.
And I said, no, baby, no. That's not how life is supposed to be. I said, I'm not a therapist.
Right.
But if you trust me, I'm going to pray over you the best I can. And we going to work through this.
And sometimes people just need to see different.
Yes,
sometimes they've never seen anything different. So they think you're supposed to start stuff. Or, what's the saying? I'm not going to start nothing, but I'm going to finish it.
Ooh, yeah, that used to be about... Ooh, girl, you bringing back memories. Well, it might still be. Let me sip my drink. Might be Hennessy, might be water.
There she go again.
Okay, we gonna move on. So, Aquanet, how has casual gossip played a part in picking fights?
I mean, ultimately, it gives a false reality of what's really going on, and gossip is just that. It's gossip. It probably ain't even the truth. It's probably some parts of the truth. It's nothing to just pass along. But as we all know, if you're in a circle or in a city, I don't care how small or how big it is, word gets around. What they say, the streets be talking.
The streets be talking.
The streets ain't always telling the truth when they be talking.
Right.
So therefore, it will cause, some hostility, even if it's not even the streets, even within our own family, even within our own circles. So yeah, it's easy to start something because, it's easy to be like, well, so-and-so told me. Well, how did so-and-so know? And
or they said, who said, is they, baby?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just a recipe for confusion. Any type of gossip is a recipe for confusion, which will create hostility, which creates distance from all types.
The song Wanna Be Startin' Something by Michael Jackson is a powerful and inspiring anthem that highlights the importance of standing up for oneself in the face of opposition. With the lyrics that reference people spreading lies and rumors and creating situations that forces others to struggle. Y'all, I had to pause right there because in my head I'm singing. Y'all know I start singing the songs. We talked about that before. I start singing the songs in my head. But y'all, the song emphasizes the facing obstacles is a natural part of life.
Yeah.
The song also references Billie Jean, a character who constantly spreads lies and rumors to mislead others. When Michael said Billie Jean is always talking when nobody else is talking, telling lies and rubbing shoulders, so they call her mouth motor. Yes. Yeah. Y'all, I hollered. Y'all, I had to go back and listen to this. song, and baby, when it said they call her mouth a motor, y'all.
Yes.
I just holler. Baby, MJ definitely threw some shade on that track. Baby, I could not stop y'all, I could not stop laughing. Mm-hmm. I had to go back and hit rewind.
What?
Like to play that out, I had to play the whole track over. Like, when I tell you, I was like, you know how you hear a song, but you don't really take in what it's saying?
Well, that's you. That was one of my favorites.
Oh, okay.
So I know it word for word for word for word.
But baby, that Billie Jean was something else, baby. It sprayed all them lines like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Casual gossip, unfortunately, can often lead to picking fights as people tend to make assumptions and spread misinformation. For instance, someone might overhear a conversation and assume that what they heard is the truth without verifying the information. They may then spread this information to others, creating a chain reaction of gossip and potentially harmful rumors. This can lead to misunderstandings and hurt feelings, which can then escalate into arguments and fights. In short, casual gossip can be a slippery slope that often leads to unnecessary conflict and tension. Tread lightly when dealing with people, because there are people in this world that would definitely be your butcher if you got beef.
Ooh.
And I ain't condoning nothing.
Okay.
But there was Kiki talking to y'all right there. She just want to throw that out there. Tread lightly, Kiki said, when dealing with people, because there are people in this world that will definitely be your butcher if you got beef.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, Kiki. Can you bring Kiana on back? Yeah, okay. Now Kiana's back.
Hi, Kiana.
It's time to acknowledge the harsh reality. Casual gossip is the breeding ground of misunderstandings and hostility, and it has played a significant role in fueling fights and conflicts. The next time you feel tempted to spread rumors or engage in such behavior, remember that it can have severe repercussions. Let's put an end to this toxic practice once and for all. What's your thought about that?
Yeah, just whatever you hear, don't repeat it.
Right.
It's simple. We like to repeat it and be like, girl, did you hear? I know, girl, and I just mean,
But that's easier said than done.
Well, we got to practice.
Because but they be out there repeating stuff. I ain't say I do, but I'm just
right.
saying.
I didn't say I said.
They be repeating, baby.
Yeah. You're just as guilty, though, if you repeat it, and that's something we try to escape.
Wait a minute, the light bulb went off.
Okay.
What about when you're sitting in the midst of it?
You know me.
When you provide the ear to the streets.
No.
And let them sit there and feed you all that stuff like you a garbage can.
No, I told you what I do. I'm going to be right back.
You did tell us that. But some people don't. Some people like to
They like to hear the juice. I get it. They like to hear all the juice.
What 357 said? Juice got them crazy. Some people are crazy for the juice in these streets.
Do.
They want all the... They think they Wendy Williams, girl. They want all the hot topics.
They nosy.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
But I am a little nosy, but I don't like a lot of... You know what I'm saying? Like I like a little. No. I don't like stuff that hurt people though. You know, like
I see.
I don't know how to put it, but you know how everybody like a little
tea,
but not that ridiculous kind of tea that I don't want to get tangled up, tied up in your mess kind of tea.
Right.
You know how them people be like, you know. They be like, such and such said, next thing you find yourself like, I was just there. Like, I really
That's what I'm saying.
I was just kind of in the facility, but I didn't say nothing.
What did I say?
But now your name got tied in something.
Yeah, I told you. I'm going to be right back.
So I got to practice it. I'm going to be right back. Because sometimes I'm not.
Practice it.
I guess you are just as guilty. See, I'm getting another perspective. But then sometimes if I don't know the person like that, I'm coming to their defense for. Like, really. I just happen to be at the table and, I'm just trying to eat my food.
Well, sometimes the
and the salaciousness is coming.
Look,
I don't even know if it's a word, baby. But the hood, Kiki back now. Kiki is back. Girl, sit on down there. Let Kiana conduct this podcast. Y'all, this stuff be coming across. But I'm just trying to eat my food at the table.
But you got to be careful.
But I'm not gonna repeat nothing, and I'm just eating my food, Kiana, but don't put Kiana was, well, who was at the table? Don't put my name in there.
But you still got to be careful what table you were eating from.
So I'm just supposed to pick up my plate if I'm at a reserved table that it was seating arrangements. I'm supposed to pick up my plate and move?
Yes.
Where am I move to?
I don't know.
It's packed in there.
Get it to go.
I'm there for, girl. I keep throwing this out here to see what you say. Go eat in the car.
I'm telling you, I'm real quick. I'll go
What'd
to
you
the
say?
restroom.
Get some 10-4.
Look, go find the kitchen. Do y'all have any foil? Anybody? No? Okay. That's just me.
Now, you ain't always been like it. Tell the truth. You done always been like that.
I do not. I do not. And if it's something that I done forgot, I am a little up in age these days. So if it's something I forgot, but no, I've never been big on gossip. You know what? I just told a lie. So in my early 20s, you know, we had an episode about, you know, doing things to fit in. I did listen to some of it, and I would laugh at what they were talking about, just to find out later on, them same folks was talking about me.
Yeah. Oh, what? Because guess what?
Yeah.
They gonna talk about you too.
That's right.
If they bold enough to talk about somebody else, best believe they talking about you. Talk, boo-boo, because Kiki and Kiana and the rest of these personalities, we doing just fine.
Yep. So I learned then, okay, those aren't my people. I thought they were my friends and they just knew stuff and we were just talking amongst each other. No, that was a lesson. That was a good lesson. So I distanced myself after that, because later on, just like what you said, it never failed. There was always something going on in that same little group of people. And what they weren't going to do is say, well, Aquanet was over there.
But they still going to put your name in because you was in the building. Some kind of way you going to get tied up and tangled up in the mess.
Unless, I'll be right back.
But they still going to say, before you make that exit, I'm telling you, I know how these girls group work.
They do. Yeah, they do.
I'm just telling you, I'm keeping it real. She ain't trying to keep it real. She'll walk away, y'all. But I'm just telling you, they still going to put your name in.
Yeah, I was there for a second. I don't know what they said after that, because I
exit stage left. So what are your thoughts in regards to the idea that a resolution could possibly be accomplished by picking a fight?
I don't think there really can be a resolution if you're picking a fight, because you were talking about tact earlier. So if we don't have any tact, then there's not going to be a resolution. Somebody has to be the person that's going to, what's the word? Diffuse. But if we don't have, neither party is going to be diffusing it, then there's not going to be a resolution. So again, I just think it takes a level of maturity to do that. And there's always going to be the person that wants to keep perpetuating it. That's how I feel.
You know, I had another perspective on
Go
this.
ahead. I saw the wheels turning.
Yes. Because I kind of was thinking about this. How can I put this? My wheels are turning, y'all. So, you know, I think, and it was just like a light bulb. It went off to talk about, what if I want to self-sabotage the situation? Like, in regards to the possibly accomplishing a fight, like I want to pick the fight with you. So my resolution is I don't have to work with you or do something. I want to self-sabotage the situation. I mean, I don't know. I'm just, as you was talking, it just made me, my light bulbs be going in different
like
directions.
a decoy?
Yeah, kind of like, I just want to, like, feel like if I start this fight with you, it will take away from what you initially asked me. Or asked of me.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
Like, say for instance, or it could just be my self-esteem level would work with you. Like, oh, I don't want to work with her. Let me self-sabotage this situation because I don't think I'm good enough, or I don't think I'm this. So you're going to self-sabotage. You're going to pick a fight. So then guess what? You be like, oh, I can't work with her. You see what I'm saying? So now I flipped it on you.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. So I'm going to self-sabotage.
Oh, the flippers. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure I can paint it for listener land so it makes sense.
The flippers. Yeah, they're out there too.
Yeah, so does that make sense? Because it's like,
spin it and flip it. So so they're what's the word, so you don't want to engage,
right? It's just deflecting. Deflecting. A source of deflecting. Yes, because when it comes to resolving conflicts, I believe that picking a fight is not the most effective approach.
Right.
It's really not. It tends to escalate a situation and make it harder to find a satisfactory resolution.
Right. Yeah.
Believe it or not, conflict resolution requires a collaborative effort where all parties involved are willing to work together to find a mutual beneficial solution.
Collaborative is the key word.
Yes. This can be achieved through open communication. Y'all, there's no way you can do anything in life without communication. Is key. But not only is it key, you have to know how to effectively communicate.
And like you said, you had to get on that person's level
Yep.
to get their attention. And that's something not everybody knows how to do. That's
Right.
a skill.
And you have to have active listening skills and a willingness to understand and appreciate each other's perspectives. Ultimately, a diplomatic and respectful approach is key to resolving conflicts constructively and positively. Sometimes we don't think about that. It's always when you're in a midst of a fight, y'all
Right,
both are
yeah.
So guess what? Nobody's actively listening.
Nope,
You
not
just
at
trying to
all.
get, because baby, if you argue with me, I'm probably trying to get the last word.
Yeah, you're trying to get your view, your point across, because that's what matters right now, because
Right.
you're not feeling heard.
Yes. And so guess what? Nothing is being resolved.
That's right.
The difference between picking a fight and confronting an issue lies in the intention behind the action. Woo, y'all, these are some gems. Picking a fight usually involves deliberately provoking or attacking someone, often for personal reasons or to assert dominance. On the other hand, confronting an issue involves addressing a problem or concern in a respectful and constructive manner, with the goal of finding a resolution or reaching a mutual understanding. What I need from you is, I'm sorry, y'all. They going on tour. I think
They
that's
are,
sidetracked.
yeah.
Escaping SWV is going on tour, y'all. What do they call them? The Queens of R&B? So, yeah, maybe y'all need to go to that concert and get you some little understanding. But you know what? Them concert tickets might be a little pricey. I ain't saying y'all don't have money, listening, but what I am saying, you can tune in to the I Am Kiana Scales podcast. I don't even know my own name. I Am Kiana Scales podcast and get all these gems for free.
That's right.
Yeah. So anyway, shameful plug, but yeah, y'all stay tuned, stay with us, because guess what? We keep dropping gems
That's
over
right.
here.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Okay, let me get back on track. See, y'all know I get a little, But don't it be fun when I get off track, y'all? Because I be singing and everything, because y'all know I think I can sing. But y'all need that understanding. That's why y'all stick with me. Because y'all don't know what I'm going to say. I'm a little cray-cray. And I thank you, listener land, that you let me be me.
Kiki.
Yeah, you let me be Kiki. Kiki came out today. I don't know what I'm going to do, but Kiki came out today. Kiki done came out in several episodes, but that's okay. I love Kiki. Yes, I do. But y'all, back to picking a fight. It can involve intentionally provoking someone or starting an argument without any apparent reason. It often involves using aggressive language or behavior to hurt or intimidate someone. Confronting an issue, on the other hand, involves addressing a problem or a disagreement in a calm and respectful manner. It involves identifying the issue, communicating your concerns, and working towards a solution or compromise together. Notice I said together.
That's right. Collaborative.
Thank you. I wanted you to say that word again. Yes. Aquanet, what are your thoughts when it comes to picking fights versus confronting issues?
My thoughts for picking fights, like you said earlier, there's never a resolution. As far as confronting or solving, I like to say, problem resolution. That just takes a completely different approach. And sometimes when we're dealing with people, we don't really understand, like you said, like we've said before, we don't know what the other person is going through. They probably don't know what they're going through. Some people really have anger management issues, but it's up to one of you to realize, you know what? Nothing's going to get resolved as long as they're in that heightened state of emotion, whatever it is. So sometimes you have to just say, you know what? I'm going to be right back. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But sometimes you just have to understand this isn't something that's going to be resolved right now, and we need to talk about this later.
Right.
And you don't have to be all professional about it, but again, like we've said in other episodes, it's about your tact. It's about how you approach it. It's about your tone. And if you are just as heightened as they are in your tone and your delivery, that's not going to solve anything. And nobody's hearing each other. So sometimes you just have to step away and just say, yeah, we're going to talk about this later. Like, talk. We're going to communicate. We're not going to go at each other. And I know that's something that takes practice.
I just want to tell y'all that the lack of sleep can cause people to be irritable, moody, and easily frustrated. When we don't get enough sleep, it could impact our ability to regulate our emotions. It can make us more reactive to stressors in our environment. This can lead to feeling combative or confrontational in response to situations that might not normally bother us if we were well rested.
You know what else will do it? Not drinking enough water.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Is it shade toward me? Because, baby, I drank my water. Like I said, this may be Hennessy and it may be water. You look at this and you make your own assumption.
I'm just saying.
I think it's the latter.
We are what we drink, too.
I think this is water because I'm doing good on this episode.
But no, you're right. Lack of sleep, that's a real thing. I actually had that happen to me not too long ago. And I don't know, lately I just don't sleep as well as I used to. I don't rest. So I may sleep, but I'm not resting. So what do they call it? What's that commercial? Trash sleep, where they have the people floating around. What? Never mind.
What commercial is that?
I watch a lot of TV.
Is that the late night infomercial? What they call them, infomercials? What the world?
No. It's a mattress commercial.
You talking about when the sheet be flying?
No, not the Serta commercial.
The Serta.
It's another one. I think it's Mattress Firm, actually. But anyway,
what kind of mattress is it? Because if it ain't a Serta, baby, we don't want. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I'm a beauty rest queen myself. So
I don't know what kind of mattress I get. Girl, I'm about to start talking about my mattress. But baby, my mattress, I got the adjustable bed, baby. But ask me how many times I go to sleep in it.
See,
mind.
Here we go. But
that's how I started talking about the lack of sleep. But I function good. Give me Mountain Dew. Give me this, whatever I told y'all was
whatever's
this.
in that bottle. Well, some of us need sleep and we need rest when we sleep, because if not, we are irritable. And I have had people say, did you get enough sleep? Like, you're not yourself. And I'm thinking, darn, maybe I didn't. So I'm going to end the phone call, okay?
See, y'all can't tell when I ain't had no sleep. I'm just naturally wired up.
You're the same.
Yes,
you're the same. I'm moody. I know
baby,
this about
if y'all
me.
was to call Pete Scales right now, just alone this week, and be like, how many hours of sleep your wife done had? Ooh. And I'm recording, how many episodes we recorded? We will record several episodes today. I've worked a full-time job. I have processed orders. I'm getting ready to do 2 pop-up shops this weekend. I don't know where. Thank you, Jesus, for this.
That's it. That's what that is.
Because, baby, I just be, and look how I'm just still up. And I didn't go to bed till clock in at 6 a.m. I went to bed this morning at 4:15. I got up at about 5:15.
So you took a nap?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And then I worked through my lunch because, like I said, I had to. I went ahead and did some business stuff that I needed to do. Oh, I worked on some podcast stuff, some content that I hadn't released. Yeah. So, yeah, a whole bunch. I've been doing a whole lot of stuff. But
see, it's good that your mood doesn't change. And see, you're still approachable. Not everybody is approachable.
Yeah.
Because if there was some conflict, they're gonna get the same Kiana that they would get.
Yeah, you're gonna get the same Kiana, baby.
Yeah, I'm not like
now. You
that.
might just get an elevated one.
Oh, there's an elevated version.
A good elevation means that I'm really. Now, Keita has been with me when I'm really wired. Like, and she be like, "Girl, calm down." Like I start talking really fast.
Yeah.
I get an elevator when I don't get any sleep. Like I do the. it's like a reverse thing. Like I just get real elevated, and you'll be like, "Wait, slow down." I get real hyper. I guess
that's what I was about to say. You get hyper.
Yeah, she'd be like, "Wait a minute, calm down."
I get grouchy. You get hyper.
Yeah, I get hyper.
Grouchy. No.
Yeah, something about it.
Like
I
a
just
kid.
get hyper.
Don't take a nap. No.
But y'all, it is essential. She said, "Go take a nap." It is essential to prioritize getting enough sleep to maintain a healthy mental and physical state.
Yeah.
Because let me tell y'all what I found out. That the experts recommend getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night to promote optimal health and well-being. By making sleep a priority, we can improve our mood, See, I might need sleep. Reduce our risk is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Reduce our risk of chronic health conditions and avoid being combative or confrontational towards others. Woo, child. I'm just trying to help the people. Okay. I want to tell these people, get some sleep.
Get some sleep.
Woo, yes. I'm just trying to help the people.
And drink some water.
I'm drinking water. Y'all, she's trying to make it seem like all I drink. Yeah, I really don't be drinking. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I am drinking. I'm going to promote, tonight I have Pure Life water. Pure Life, if you want to be a sponsor, we already gave you a free shout out. But I also want to sponsor Crystal Light, peach, whatever
tea?
this is.
It's a peach tea.
Yeah, peach black tea. That's what I'm drinking. It just looks like Hennessy I poured in here, but it's actually water. I love my water. I drink my water.
Good. But I'm just telling listener land.
This skin be looking.
Yeah. I was just telling listener land. That's all.
But y'all drink y'all water so you can have
and get some sleep.
Flawless skin and get some sleep, people.
Take a nap.
Sleep is important. I like how she said, take a nap. You never too grown to take a nap. Take a nap.
Listen, and some people don't believe in it. I'm like, why not? That don't make no sense. And I think sometimes we've been taught that you're lazy if you take a nap. No, I like to get my rest because I know me. And I function better when I have rest. So yeah,
I take a nap from time to time. Yeah, I will take some naps, baby. When I don't really have anything to do, or if I'm at my wits end doing a work day, and I be like, let me go lay down. Because when people get on my nerves, I know how to lay it down. Yeah. Because I be like, you know what? I feel rage coming up, and so let me go somewhere and sit down and lay it down.
Yeah. And
lay it down. Y'all know that 8 Ball MJG. Some of y'all need to learn how to lay it down.
That's right. And sometimes your body will just make you do it. So anyway, we need to practice both of those just to make sure we're not picking fights and being confrontational.
Do you have any closing remarks before we wrap this episode up?
Take a nap.
Oh, she gonna stick to that.
Take a nap.
So listen to Land. She said, take a nap.
That's right.
Lay your head on my pillow.
Okay.
And just relax. Everything is a song with me. I love music. In case y'all hadn't figured it out by now, it all just comes to me as we flowing and going. Well, thank you again, Aquanet, for being my co-host on the I Am Kiana Scales podcast. Real talk. Drama does not just walk into your life. Either you create it or associate with it. Those were your real talk gems. Like I told you before, no gossip, just gems. Real talk.
Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to I Am Kiana Scales on YouTube and follow I Am Kiana Scales on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Instagram, and TikTok. Also download the Streets 99.3 app.
Ladies, are you looking for the hottest fashions and accessories? Well, look no further. The Closet Experience has you covered. The Closet Experience has been delighting women of all ages and sizes since 2009. Visit theclosetexperience.com and save 10% with code PODCAST. That's PODCAST. The Closet Experience Boutique, where fashion and budget meet. The Closet Experience Boutique, where fashion and budget meet.
Looking for homemade taste with a touch of elegance? Visit justadelight.com and let Delightful Cakes and Catering cater your next event or special occasion. Delightful Cakes and Catering, where homemade taste meets elegant simplicity.
Real talk, real people, relevant conversations. The I Am Kiana Scales podcast.